Good morning, and welcome back to Community Couch Time, a daily talk show where we talk about things that are important, things that are happening in our community, in our state, in this country, and internationally. Oftentimes, the topics that we discuss are ones that others aren't talking about. And the question is, why aren't we? And so, now a word from Miss Wallace.
Good morning, great minds and good people. I'm Miss Tiffany Wallace, and thank you for having me for Community Couch Time. Now, let's start the discourse.
Good morning. You just have me, Miss Wallace, for Community Couch Time today, but we're joined by a special guest, Miss Bakande. How are you, Miss Bakande?
I'm good, Miss Wallace. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh my gosh, I had to invite you. I'm so glad to have you here. Um, we have like such an amazing origin story for me because I was subbing for science class. This is my first long-term assignment subbing, and there were two rooms for the classes, and there were huge textbooks for each room, and I was struggling going up and down the stairs, and I think you saw me with all those books, and you gave me a card and the key to the elevator, and you just helped me get on through, and you were just kind to me and guided me ever since. So I'm really glad to have this time with you.
Oh, yeah. And I was glad to have you there because we spent, a good week together having lunch and just helping you with the textbooks. That's what we call the Senegalese teranga. And we'll learn more about that.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I'm very, very excited. Thank you so much. Like, Mr. Conde, y'all, it's just a calming presence. Like, okay, doesn't matter the stress, but we can just do it. We will execute it. It will be all right. And so I'm just very glad.
All right.
I want to get to know a little bit more about you, your origin story, your interest in science and math. So what classes are you teaching right now?
So right now I'm teaching AP Physics, AP Physics 1, which is a college course, physics college course. I'm teaching honors chemistry and I'm teaching regular physics.
Wow, wow,
Yeah.
a real science-minded woman. And for me, I didn't have a lot of Black women as science and math teachers, and it was a subject that I struggled with my entire K through 12. Maybe I got kindergarten. That was fun with the blocks and colors, but most of my scholastic education, and I think having someone who I could identify with, who related to me, would have made a difference in just showing that care and compassion and that understanding. And I wanted to ask you, what got you involved in sciences and math, and who were some of your early influences?
So for me, that's a very good question. And for me, my earliest influence would be my dad. So growing up, I'm one of the lucky ones. I think I'm as lucky as you because I have a twin brother,
Yeah.
right? And then having a twin brother, my dad would always work with both of us, like help us with our homework. And then he realized that I was quick at understanding the lessons and not my brother. So he decided to have me teach my brother. Can you believe that? Every day I was there tutoring. And remember, when one teaches to learn. And I think that having my brother there to always help him and then help my siblings, that really helped me learn. So I had to go and open books and read more. So and just get better at what I was doing. And then later on, what had happened was that because I had tutored people so much and I had went into looking at books and so forth, I became comfortable with it. I wasn't scared of going into sciences. And going into sciences, you have to be prepared. You have to be willing to learn, and you have to be willing to spend time learning because it's not easy.
That's really incredible, and I like what you said, when one teaches to learn. That's very powerful. And I think about that and how your learning and teaching probably added, or I imagine added, some level of also compassion in making mistakes, willing to make mistakes. I think that was part of also my fear, was like being afraid to make a mistake and mess up, and I'm doing well in my other classes, and in this class I'm struggling, so it makes me nervous to do a poor job, so
Yeah. And one thing that I tell students is that in science, you will probably make mistakes because the topic is not easy, but you have to be patient. You have to be patient, meaning that when you make one mistake, you just take your time and then you redo, you relearn. It's a process. It's not like some people can get it right away, but most of the time, trial and error,
mhm,
trial and error.
that's
Yeah.
right. You got comfortable with that scientific method.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Isn't it fantastic that we have amazing examples of women who excel in STEM on our campus, like Ms. Bocande, Ms. Ramirez, Ms. Lomeli, Ms. Guadarrama, Ms. Tomlinson? They really show us that women can do STEM. Unfortunately, in the United States, out of 100 folks that go into STEM fields, only about 35 of them are women. I really hope that our students can help to change those statistics. So let's take a look at some international superstars of STEM. Let's see. There's Mae Jemison, who is an astronaut and the very first African American to be in space. There's Maria da Peña, a women's rights activist and also a biopharmacist. Rosalind Franklin is an English chemist whose work has led to understanding the molecular structure of DNA. We have Dr. Hayat Sindi, an accomplished Saudi Arabian medical scientist. We have Cynthia Brazil, a professor and specialist in robotics at MIT in Massachusetts. We have Juliana Rodich, a major information technology entrepreneur in Kenya. We also have Gladys West, an American mathematician known for her mathematical modeling of the shape of the Earth. And now that brings us to our Community Couch Time Daily Journal question. And the Daily Journal question is, why is it important to have more women and diversity in the fields of STEAM? We want to hear your response. Thank you. Have a great day, and in la catch.